So, is there hope for Tyco? Many believe so, and that is solely because of Edward Breen, who came from Motorola in 2002 to become Tyco's new CEO. He's done great things while he's been here, and let's bring him out here and let's get a talk to him right now. Edward Breen. Edward, how are you?
Good.
Very well, thank you. Thank you for meeting with us today.
It's great to be here.
Alright, so let's get down to it. Why did you take over a company like Tyco after all those scandals? You were doing well at Motorola.
I was doing very well at Motorola. I love the people I worked with. However, I felt like I reached a point in a career when I needed something new. Tyco offered me a position. I mean, I know that they don't have the greatest reputation. However, it's a $36 billion conglomerate. I feel like this is a great opportunity to step in and implement change.
Well, here you're doing some great things. So first, how did you manage to change that culture, that was stained with, unethical and immoral standards?
Well, the first thing I did was I gutted the corporate culture there. I hired 70 new people in the corporate structure. I mean, there was layoffs, but desperate times call for desperate measures. One key person I hired was Eric Fillmore, became the vice chairman of corporate governance. And I hired him 2 weeks when I started in the company. We wanted to implement a corporate change. And we started a 3-year program, and we wanted to implement a top-down approach. However, it's just as important to focus on the bottom-top approach because we're such a global firm. We're in over 100 countries, we have over 250,000 employees. So it's important that the entire firm is on the same page as us.
Now, do you believe it's working? That people started to work with more of an ethical, knowledge that since you've become CEO?
Absolutely. I think if you talk with employees within the firm, you do not hear Kozlowski as much. You don't hear about the shower curtain. You don't hear about the tax evasion.
Which is great.
Yes. And finally, financial analysts, they don't associate us with such fraud. And I feel like we alleviated our company from such.
Well, that's half the battle. So, what are your plans for the future, from a business aspect?
Well, recently, we divided Tyco International into 3 publicly traded companies, each with their own board of directors and CEO. So basically, we did this to allow each business segment to perform better than its particular market. And we also feel like it will create more value for the shareholders. So there's been a lot of change, but we feel like in the long run, our shareholders will really benefit.
Well, I think you're doing a great job. You should be commended for the job you're doing. So, if you could tell Dennis Kozlowski one thing right now, what would it be?
Dennis, I think you did a lot of great for Tyco. I think you built the firm what it is now. However, you cannot grow overnight. There has to be controls to implement to prohibit such practices.
Well, I think that's great advice. Edward, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much. What have we learned here today? We have learned that ethical practices are just as important as prohibiting fraud from accounting. Fraud is not the only problem that we have today. We also have these high-powered executives that think the rules do not apply to them. And Kozlowski is now paying the price. They used to call him Deal-a-Day Dennis. Now he's serving slots to fellow inmates for $1 a day. Well, Deal-a-Day